Welcome to Pickyman News. I'm Noah and I'll be your host as always. Let's get right into today's news. Elon Musk sells around 8 million Tesla shares worth about $7 billion. Earlier this year, the Tesla and SpaceX CEO said on social media that he had, quote, no further Tesla sales planned, end quote, after April 28th. After Musk's latest sales were revealed, Tesla fans and promoters asked the celebrity CEO if he was done selling shares in the electric vehicle business, and if he might buy back in the future. Asked if he was done selling Tesla shares, Musk replied, quote, yes, in the hopefully unlikely event that Twitter forces this deal and some equity partners don't come through, it is important to avoid an emergency sale of Tesla stock. Senator Ron Johnson faces Democratic challenger Mandela Barnes in Wisconsin general election. Republican Senator Ron Johnson will defend his seat against Democratic Lieutenant Governor Mandela Barnes in the general election in Wisconsin, NBC News says. Democrats have zeroed in on Johnson, who is backed by former President Donald Trump, as they fight to hang on to the razor-thin Senate majority. Alright, now it is time for this week's weather. Take it away, Alex.
Hello, and this is Pickyman News Weather. The Kentucky flooding event, a 1 in 500 to 1,000 year event, is not the only 1 in over 200 year event to happen in the past week and a half. One in southern Illinois had over 14 inches of rain dropped in a short period of time. Currently in southern Kentucky, there is still over 1.5 inches of rain predicted over the next week. Droughts have been worsening all over the country, but one particular part of the country that cannot get over its drought is southern central Texas. Whereas you can see, it's going to stay dry for over the next week and a half. Maybe until the next week, it might start getting more rain. As the current tidal wave of heat falls over itself in the eastern seaboard, a new tidal wave of heat is coming through the central plains, expected to hit the eastern seaboard again around mid-next week.
Thank you, Alex. And now for our final story for this episode. With 87,000 new agents, here's who the IRS may target for audits. The Senate approved nearly $80 billion in new IRS funding, with $45.6 billion for, quote, enforcement, end quote, raising questions about who may be targeted in future audits. The IRS commissioner said the resources won't increase, quote, audit scrutiny on small businesses or middle-income Americans, end quote. However, with the investment projected to bring $203 billion in revenue, opponents say IRS enforcement may affect everyday Americans. Alright, that's all we have for episode 6 of Pickyman News Season 5. If you enjoyed the episode, be sure to hit the like button, and if you want to support our work and to keep Pickyman News around, then consider becoming a patron on our Patreon at patreon.com/PickymanStudios. We'll see you in the next episode. Good night.